Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon from WKYT. We're glad you're with us. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Barbara Bailey has the day off. If you are out Black Friday shopping today, make sure to bundle up. It is a cold one out there.
It has been that way all day long, and it isn't warming up much. Just a slight warming trend on the way for the weekend. Let's check in with WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris. He's live at our First Alert Weather Center with the details. Micah.
Well, we're looking outside right now, and it is downright cold. That is for sure, because we are way below average. And we're going to hold on to that for just today. Just have a little patience, and I promise you toward the weekend, it looks much better than outside. We're right around freezing. So if you're about to take off and do a little shopping, well, you're running into this. You better bundle up. It's going to be like this the rest of the afternoon. 32 now in Danville at about, I'd say 4 to 6 more degrees. I think we actually start to get some clouds separating, get a little sunshine action. Nonetheless, we're still looking at some flurries up toward the northern zones. And until we start to get those winds on out of the way, it'll continue to bring some of those clouds in here that'll drop a few flurries here and there and made its way through Maysville and now heading off to northern Fleming and also Lewis. Cold for those shoppers, 38 the rest of the afternoon. Now, the focus of the forecast as we head toward the weekend are those milder temperatures. And I'm talking about 20 degrees higher than what we're experiencing for today. We'll go over the latest forecast and a little rain along with it coming up in about 10 minutes.
All right, thank you.
Even though a lot of the stores opened on Thanksgiving, there's still plenty of folks out and about today in search of those Black Friday deals.
WKYT Sky First flew right over the parking lot at Fayette Mall this morning. Shoppers are also out in the Hamburg area in big numbers, and that's where we catch up with our Whitney Wetzel, who is live in the middle of the excitement today. And that is our top story at noon. Whitney.
Hey, well, Bill, like you mentioned, those Black Friday deals actually started as early as yesterday morning, but certainly there are still a lot of people out in search of those deals today. Take a look here behind me. We are out at the shops in Hamburg, and as you can see, a lot of congestion over here at this noon hour. We also talked to some people over at Fayette Mall this morning who have been going strong shopping for 2 days now.
I started at 2 o'clock yesterday and have not stopped.
We came out last night, went home, slept for a while, and now we're back.
Not everybody is quite the experienced shopper, though. Friday morning wasn't the typical scene that many are used to.
Last night it was crazy. It seems a little calmer, not as many people, much easier to find a parking spot, and not quite as festive.
Either way, stores all across Fayette Mall offered anywhere from 20 to 75% off items, but 50 seemed to be that magic number. Traditionally, those discounts are only offered to those who wake up extra early on Black Friday, but in recent years, more of those deals have started popping up on Thanksgiving Day. So that means some die-hard shoppers now have 2 days to stock up on Christmas gifts, and they're not going to let any of those deals pass by.
Oh, no. We still have hours and hours and hours to go. We saved a lot of money, or we wouldn't do it.
Now, if you're getting a late start, but you still want to cash in on some of these good deals, do not worry. The stores over at Fayette Mall and most of the stores here in Hamburg will still be open until about 10 o'clock tonight. We're live in Hamburg. Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
All right, Whitney, thank you very much. So far, there have not been any reports of Black Friday shoppers getting out of control anywhere in Lexington, but that has not been the case at other stores around the country. As usual, a few of those crowds ended up with some trouble. The hunt for bargains across the nation became a contact sport in Houston. Police there prying these shoppers off of the floor at Walmart because customers refused to let go of a discounted TV. Tempers flared also at a Walmart in Michigan City, Indiana, where shoppers clamoring for a bargain on Sony speakers got into it. And in Los Angeles, police were called out to yet another Walmart. There was a brawl there that broke out over a $5 Barbie. All right, many local store owners want you to continue shopping through the weekend. Tomorrow is Small Business Saturday, and that's a day that's been set aside between Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday to encourage people to do their holiday shopping at local stores. American Express created that holiday in 2010. It's a way to promote local business across the country.
Well, Lexington police are searching for the gunman who shot a woman in the chest overnight. It happened just after midnight in front of a home on East 7th Street. WKYT's Mark Barber has reaction from a neighbor who heard the shots ring out in this Crime Tracker report.
A man who lived off East 7th Street says he called 911 just after midnight when he saw a gunman shoot a woman outside her house.
She just laid there, bleeding, won't move. She said, help me, help me. I can't move. I'm bleeding to death. I said, wait a minute, let me get my friend, so I called 911.
The neighbor doesn't want to show his face for safety reasons, but he tells us the woman was shot in the chest. She was rushed to UK hospital, but we're told she does not have life-threatening injuries.
We got kids running through here. They go home and say, Mommy, Mommy, I heard a gunshot. It could be me next. And then Mommy says, just stay in the house. Don't worry about it, baby.
Police tell us while they were searching for witnesses, they found evidence connected to the shooting at the house next to the home where the woman was shot. Investigators say they arrested a man in that house on an unrelated warrant. Police say they are questioning a woman who was also in the home. The witness we spoke with believes his neighbor was shot over money.
Well, they was arguing, and he said, give me some money. And she said, I didn't have it, and he shot her.
Investigators say they are still trying to figure out who shot the woman. In Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
And police tell us they do not believe that the shooter knew the woman, but neighbors say they do not think it was random. Police are investigating a pair of overnight burglaries in Lexington. Someone broke into the Tobacco Hut on Pimlico Parkway in the Park Hill Center around the area there. The burglar smashed the window to get inside. A short time later, another window was found smashed out at Tokyo Sushi on North Locust Hill Road. At this point, police are looking for evidence and are not sure if anything was stolen from either business. The search continues this midday for a pair of robbery suspects accused in an overnight holdup in Lexington. Police say a man was getting out of his car on Victoria Way off Manowar when two men came up to him. One of them pulled a gun on the victim and made him hand over his stuff. The suspects got away in a newer model blue Honda Civic.
A local Marine Corps detachment is asking the public for help today after a case of theft. 51-year-old Rusty Gaines, a former treasurer for the group, and his son, 30-year-old Josh Gaines, are accused of stealing more than $40,000 from the State Marine Corps League, as well as the local detachment in Franklin and Anderson counties. Because of the theft, the local group will not be allowed to take part in this year's Toys for Tots campaign. So they're doing their own toy drive, calling it Toys for Kids.
They not only stole from our league and the state league, but steal a child's Christmas, you know, it's unforgivable.
The group is taking donations today at the Big Lots in Frankfort. Well, there is a safe way to dispose of that extra oil that you may have left over from your Thanksgiving meal. Today, until 2 o'clock, you can drop off your used cooking oil at Henry Clay High School on Fontaine Road. The students plan to use the oil to make biodiesel fuel as part of a science project, so you can do some good for them and get that out of your house. Well, people will be getting into the Christmas spirit in downtown Lexington a little later on today.
Oh, yes. The holiday season officially kicks off with the Illuminate Lexington Festival in Triangle Park. Look, you can see some folks out there ice skating. This is a live look from those taking a spin. The Holiday Artist Market will kick off at 2 o'clock this afternoon, followed by music. The tree lighting will actually be held at 6:30. Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey will be on hand to help flip the switch, and he'll be giving out rulers as a part of our WKYT Rules Winter campaign. You can help us measure the snow this winter and submit your snow pictures on Facebook and on Twitter.